What's up, boys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking motivation. I don't feel like being at the gym right now. I'm here anyways because I know it's good for me, and I've been relying on discipline for a while now, and just because I'm not motivated all the time doesn't mean that I'm not still gonna do the things that I know are good for me. I do find a lot of motivation out of going to the gym, out of being jacked. I love that shit, but it doesn't always work out in my favor when I'm not motivated. Tonight, it's Sunday evening, it's almost 8 o'clock right now. I could be laying at home with my wife watching a movie and just chilling, but instead I'm here because I know this is what I need to do. I know this is what's good for me. I honestly, bro, didn't even feel like recording this YouTube video, but I want to give you guys a little bit of insight into my mind and how I think, so I can hopefully help you have that mindset shift that will allow you to do things even if you don't want to do them. Because motivation is so fleeting, and we all know that, and you have to rely on discipline. I know a lot of guys aren't disciplined enough to go to the gym, to do the things that they need to do to level up in life. So if you can figure out how to do these things without thinking about it, then you will succeed, because that's pretty much how I'm going into this session. I'm not thinking about the fact that I don't want to do it. I'm just headed in, dude. I'm just headed in, and I'm gonna get after it anyways. The worst thing for me to do right now in this session is just pussyfoot it. If I were to just pussyfoot this session, not go hard, then I would have came here for nothing. But that's not what's gonna happen today. Even though I don't wanna be here, I'm gonna give you a little insight into my mind on how we're gonna get things done, even if we don't have the motivation to do them. All right, so my first tip to you, because I just warmed up and I'm starting to feel a lot better now, is that if you can just put on some music in your ears and your AirPods on the way to the gym, if you can put on some music that usually gets you motivated, that might get you into the mood. That might start getting you into the mood, because you don't want to have this whole workout just be boring, bland, and emotionless, right? Like you want to pick your emotions up. You want to have a fantastic workout, and the best way for you to do that is to get into the zone. You know what else is diabolical about this session right now is I'm hitting legs. I didn't want to be here in the first place. I'm hitting legs. Brother. Whether you feel like it or not, at least make it count. Yeah, so the music is there as well, but also you have to think about your goals, bro. Think about your goals and what you want to accomplish. That should push you in itself. That should push you enough to work out hard, right? Because yes, you can totally take yourself to the gym and go through the motions, but that's not what we're here for. That's not what we're here for at all. So if you think about your goals a little bit, think about the things that you want to see out of your physique. You know, I want bigger legs. So, you know, obviously I'm not going to take my leg days lightly, but get the music going. Think about your goals, and that should get you flowing. That should put you into a little bit of a zone. But the first step is bringing yourself here. I wouldn't be doing any of this if I wasn't already here. So that's the first step. Get yourself here, get the music on, start thinking about your goals. All right, I'm about halfway through the workout now, and it dawned on me. One thing that you can definitely do to ensure that you have a better session when you're not motivated, when you don't feel like it, is do a shorter workout. So even though I'm doing legs, I have 2 leg days in a week, and one of them is a lot harder than this one, because there's leg press and Bulgarian split squats along with heavy RDLs. So it's a lot of compound movements, whereas in this workout I only have 1 compound movement. So if you are going to go to the gym when you're not motivated, do an easier workout. I'm not saying that your sets should be easy. I'm saying that maybe you can take off from some of those heavy compounds. Don't limit your intensity. That's very important. Don't think that I'm saying, oh yeah, go in the gym and slack. No. Do the easier workout, but still make sure that you have a good one and that you bring the intensity with it. So I got some quad extensions, 1 leg at a time, and then we're on to our big mover of the day, Smith machine squat. And I have completely forgotten that I didn't want to be here anymore. I'm halfway through it. I'm having a good workout. Obviously you can tell I'm sweating. I got a pretty nice leg pump. I've completely forgotten that I didn't want to be here. So finish the workout, make sure it's good. And I didn't need any motivation at all. Just a little bit of forgetfulness. When you're not motivated, what brings you to the gym?
When I'm not motivated and I end up coming 9 times out of 10, I feel great after that workout, and I know that it's going to be good for me. And And at the end of the day, discipline isn't about how you feel, it's about getting it done. So put your
Facts.
feelings to the side and just crank it out. Because 9 times out of 10, you're going to be glad you did.
Couldn't have said it better.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. We're now at the end of our low motivation workout. I got 3 sets of squat, some cable crunches, and then I'm done. And through this workout, my motivation has come in larger and larger quantities. Nothing bad has happened. I feel pretty good. And one thing I will say about this, because as you can see, I got some pretty heavy ass weight on the bar. Today might not be the day to hit a PR. Today might just be the day that you match whatever you did last week. And that's what I'm gonna go for today on these squats, because like we know, the motivation is low. So we're just gonna try to hit what we hit last week rather than PR. If I'm feeling it in the middle of the set, then I'll go for another one, but we'll see what happens. I'm feeling better. And that's another thing, just like Jay said, you're gonna start to feel better about the workout the further along it comes, you know? Just because you're dreading it at the beginning, before you even went to the gym, doesn't mean that you're not gonna feel better afterwards. And if you can keep that in mind, then you can go when you don't want to. So it's just a warm-up set. I'm gonna get up to 410 and then we're gonna start rolling. Brick squad, waka flocka. First set, get me in the fucking state that I need to be in. Last week I did 7. Let's see how many I can get this week. I'm just gonna try to hit 7 because like we know, this is low motivation right now. So if I can get 8, then I'm gonna get 8. But we'll see what happens throughout the set. Let's get it. We only got 7. You saw the effort. I was not gonna get 8, all right? That's good. That's all I can ask for today. That's what I'll take. I just have to match the sets from last week. If I can do that, then today was a success. And that's how you wanna look at it. You don't have to PR today. We're not feeling it. But at least come in here and put some work behind what you're doing. Hit the reps that you hit last week. Don't pussyfoot. Don't be a bitch about it. Hit the workout hard, make it count. Set number 2, last week I did 10. Don't be a bitch about it. Don't spend a million minutes in between your sets. Get in and get out. You don't wanna be here in the first place. Don't be a bitch about it and make it worse. Let's go for 11. One more. Come on. So it looks like I ended up with 1 PR today. The second set of Smith machine squat, I did 11. That's a W, that's a win. All I needed was 10, I got 11. Fuck the motivation. I feel good about that. Last set of the day, boys. Last week I got 7. Today, I'm just pushing for 7, man. Fuck, that last one took me out. And this is 370 on the Smith machine squat. Let's see how that goes. Little Pete, Mr. Brightside going down in the ears. Those are the fruits of my fucking labor, dog. Showing up when I didn't feel like it and getting it done regardless. That last set definitely taxed my ass, but I feel better now that I'm done with the workout today. And I hope I gave you some good insight on how to think when you don't feel like going to the gym, when you're not motivated, because not everybody always is motivated. But the people who show up when they aren't motivated are the ones that are getting the best progress, because motivation is so fleeting. You have to rely on your discipline. You have to rely on your mentality, your grit to get it done. And that's what I've been doing for a long time. There's at least 1 or 2 days out of the week where I do not want to fucking be here. Out of 4, that's half of the workouts I do in a week. I might not feel like doing it. If you take anything away from today's video, I want you to take this away. I want to leave you with this. Stop being so fucking emotional. Your emotions are telling you you don't want to go to the gym. Your emotions are telling you you're not motivated. But you can flip all of that around if you suppress your emotions. Stop caring so much about how you feel and just do what needs to get done because you know it's going to make you better. Stop being so emotional and you will succeed. You will get the progress that you want and you will show up when you don't want to fucking be there. Seth Stretch logging out.